Hey everybody, it's Machines back here with you. Okay, so as you guys can tell, I am not home because of the background. Obviously, I'm at my dad's, so this is the best place for lighting and, well, a place to be away from other noise. If you hear anything in the background, that's my sister. We're down at our dad's. Okay, so, well, really quick, so I was recording, I was doing my intro, right? And this is going to be a story time about my license and stuff like that. Why I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. Well, anywho, I was doing my intro for this video for story time about my license, and this guy calls me because I got a call from Duke Energy, and I clicked 0 to stop getting calls because I'm 16. I don't have a bill, okay? Besides, like, no, I don't have one. Besides my phone bill, okay? Anywho. So, and then he called me, he's like, this is what's happening to you, and he said, did you just call me? I just got a missed call from you. I didn't call anybody. Nobody can use my number but me, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, I didn't call anybody. And he tried to say something. I clicked off and I blocked his number. I don't know. I've just got, like, I've heard of people getting, like, weird calls from that. From people trying to scam you, like, steal your identities or get you to do something to, I don't know. So I don't answer calls I don't know, and I block them unless I get a text message from one of my family members saying it's them and the answer. I refuse to answer anything, so that's the last time I'm gonna actually answer a call because it was the same number as the Duke Energy thing that called me, so no. Anyhow, so story time about my license. So I took my test July 10th, and I was so nervous, like my hands were shaking, I was sweating so bad, and I took it at, I had to be there at 1:15, my appointment was at 1:30, but you have to arrive 15 minutes early. So, I was so nervous, and I had to work that day. I had to work at 4, so, like, I was so nervous. And, well, I passed it. Long story short, I passed it. And this video can't be too long because my storage on my phone is really low. But anyhow, so I passed it, but, like, I was so nervous when I got in the car. He told me to go in the car, start it, put your seatbelt on, and roll down the driver's side window so they could check your car, make sure your turning signals worked, your horn, your brake lights, all that good stuff that works. So then he took me around the course, you know, I passed the driving course, and then I knew the maneuverability. I had been practicing to the right that day. When I was in driving school, they had me practice to the right and the left because you can never know. Well, that day I was only practicing to the right, and I had hit a few cones practicing, so I was super nervous, and then he tells me to go to the left. And I was like, the left, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, go to the left. So I was this far, I kid you not, that far from hitting the cone. You can stop when you back up, you can stop. But it just takes off 2 points, that's the only catch if you stop. I stopped once because I was that close to that cone, and I was like, no, I gotta fix this shit. So I fixed it, and obviously I passed it, but I didn't upload for 2 weeks, long story short, because I was like super nervous about it. I didn't really want to put a whole, you know, YouTube thing like, oh, I'm taking my test and and then fail it. Yeah, so I didn't say anything about having to take it to anybody. Only like my close family members knew that I was going to take the test. I didn't tell them when, I didn't tell them what day. All they knew it was coming up soon, and then because I didn't want to pass it or fail it, and then they gave me all sad faces, so that's why I didn't tell anybody when it was besides my mom and my dad. That was it. And I think my siblings, any other family members, I didn't tell what actual day it was. I just said it was coming up soon, or the time, or nothing, because I didn't want to fail it, and then they just be like, yeah, they did not know what to say. So I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. So, but that's kind of me. I'm very excited, and I'm going to look at a car tomorrow, so I'll have my own way back and forth to work and stuff, so I'm really happy about that. I'm just not happy about having to pay insurance and stuff because it's about to be so expensive. But I am kind of freaked out by that call. I just hung up. I straight up hung up, and I have it on my phone where it's the same number that called me, and I just straight up hung up and blocked it. I don't know how another person, like 15 minutes after that person called me, I answered. I said, put me on the no call list, blah blah blah, and then I clicked off. And then you're gonna call me back about 15 minutes later and say, oh, blah 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 blah, this is what's happening. That's all. Like, he said, somebody's got your number, this is what's happening. and I clicked off, and I went to the thing and blocked it. No, that's so creepy. Yeah, note yourself to never answer, and I don't even know why I done it. I think because I've been getting calls about like student loans, stuff like that. I'm 16, I don't got student loans. I'm not in college yet. And yeah, no, that just kind of creeps me out a little bit. I hate getting phone calls that I don't know. Ever since like I've got a phone, like that's kind of makes me want to like shut off my phone, but I can't because I work, so kind of need a phone. That's really creepy. It's kind of creeped me out a lot. So it's like it's a partial story. So partial about my license story, and a partial about this fucking phone call that I just got. Oh, really quick though, I'm gonna try and do a new intro. So, because I feel like the one that I have now is kind of tacky. Not really tacky, just I don't like it. I liked my other one before, but the YouTube messed it all up when they done this new thing, because I was using the YouTube editor to use it, and they went away with that September 19th of last year, so I'm kind of pissed about that. So I had to come up with one, and that was what I came up with. Yeah, so I'm gonna try a new one and try and use a computer and see if it works any better. But yeah, please like and subscribe below, and never answer calls from numbers you don't know. And by the way, really quick tip, when you're taking a driver's test, remember, before you take it, practice your cones to the left and to the right, because it's a ball game, and I didn't do the left. I hadn't done the left since April 10th, and I took it July 10th, so it was a miracle that I passed. Oh, I'm so happy that I did. But I will be posting now every week because I didn't want to do that, just because of the fact, and I've taken my test and stuff. But anyhow, like, subscribe, like I just said, hit that little bell to get notifications for when I upload, which is once a week. I don't know when. I always do it once a week though. So, bye beauties.